Today on the Tiger Basketball Report, we'll review the Tigers' games against Hofstra and Delaware. Get ready, fans. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now.
For an athlete, there's nothing scarier than a torn ACL.
Athletes trust us with their care and their careers because we're a recognized leader in sports medicine.
Get back to your active life sooner with MedStar Sports Medicine.
Wise Market's ice cream plant is based in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl, chocolate-covered pretzel. How could you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packages of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. The Tigers were back on the road this past week with games against Hofstra and Delaware. Towson would take both games with an 86-80 win over Hofstra and then beating Delaware up in Newark. Here are the highlights.
Feed it down the left side. Pemberton wide open for three. Well, there goes that. Nobody scored a three. Pemberton hits it. He's got 6 points. Saves it on the sideline. Going to drive on Brian Starr. Goes up and it's blocked from behind by Deshaun Mormon. The other way goes Zane Martin one-on-one. He lays it up. Basket's good and he's fouled. He'll back up to the midcourt circle. Start forward. Feed it up top. Three-point shot by Robinson is good. Jamel Robinson with his 18th three of the year, and it's a 12-point lead again, 28-16. Pemberton feeds right side underneath the Powers, pumps, puts it up, and scores with 2 left on the shot clock. Hofstra with their biggest lead, 32-16. Mike going to take it into the paint, spins, puts it up, banks it home. His first 2 points. Joe Mihalik wants a timeout. Mike comes down, feeds it right side to Martin. He'll fire a three. Got it! Zane Martin with the three. That's just his 6th of the year, and the Tigers have cut it to 5, 32-27 to Robinson. Robinson to Powers, drives the lane, scoop shot up and in. And all of a sudden, just like that, a 3-point deficit is back up to 8. 10 on the shot clock. Minute to go in the half. Bryan to the foul line. Dishes it out to Martin for a three, and he hits his second three. He's got a career-high 13 points in the first half. Drive by Greer. He puts it up. Partially blocked. Grab by Starr. Starr, 2-on-2 break. Feeds McNeil. Going to stop. Pop from three. Good. 21. Wright Foreman hands it off to Goosties for an easy slam dunk. 68-61 with 5:50 to go. Flips it back up top to Martin into the paint. Floater up and good. Zane Martin with 23 and the Tigers by 4. 70-66 with 4:23 to go. He'll launch a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Davis, and he has it stripped away by Pemberton, who lays it up and in. 73-72. Towson down one with 2:55 to go. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Back to Adalamoto at the foul line. Pumps, puts it up, banks it home. William with 14 and a timeout called by Pat Skerry with 1:10 to go. Thomas backing in, puts it up, rolls around the rim, won't go. William Adalamoto with his second rebound. Long pass to Mormon, going to take it to the rim, puts it up and scores.
Wow.
What a move by Deshaun. Morcell bounces it down low to Thomas, goes up, basket, goes, and he's fouled. Hung on the rim and fell. He'll go for the three-point play. He dribbles down the left side, bounces it back up top to Martin, over to Keith with an NBA three, and it's good. Eddie Keith dribbles left, dribbles right, feeds. Pinkard going to fire a three-point shot, and he hit it. That's his 26th three of the year, and it's 18-13. Mike gets it back to Thomas, going to drive to the basket, spin, puts up the shot from three, and he hits.
Wow.
Alex Thomas with 9 points, and the Tigers with their first double-digit lead, 24-13, 7:02 to go in the half. Hayes going to drive. He had an opening, goes up, and Mormon
blocked him on the dunk.
And here come the Tigers the other way. Morcell feeds to Gorham. Gorham back to Morcell, lays it up and in. Feeds over to Hayes, back up top to Daly. He'll take an NBA three, and he hits it. Daly with 7. Tigers by 13, 31-18 with 4:45 to go in the half. Yep. Keith with another NBA three, and he's 2 for 2. Comes down, gets double teamed out to Daly for a three-point shot, and he hit it.
Boy, I like him.
He's got 10. 40-21 to Corbett. Back over to Daly on the right side. He'll drive, goes underneath, makes the basket, and is fouled. Davis going to drive, feed it left side. Morcell wide open for three. Good Mike Morcell.
Shot.
He's got 15, and the Tigers are up by 19, 49-30. Comes down into the paint, puts up a shot. No. Rebound. Thomas lays it up and in. Alex Thomas with 13 points, and the Tigers by 15. That's a career high for the sophomore. Mosley back out to Daly. He'll fire a long three, and he hits it. He's got 21.
He's pretty good, that kid.
Into the right corner. Morcell for a three. No good. Rebound grab by Mosley. Mosley will take it right down the lane. He gets fouled. Basket's good. Mosley going to drive, dish it over.
Oh, how about that
block by the Tigers, but the follow was good by Delaware, and it's 68-51. Morcell out to Brian Starr. Feed left side. A three is good by Eddie Keith.
3 tonight. Is he 3 for 3?
Freshman Zane Martin had a career-high 23 points in the win against Hofstra, and Mike Morcell had 17 on Delaware. As always, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. And Coach, great week to keep it going. The Tigers now 4-4 in the conference, but 4-0 in their past 4. And you've said it many times, any win on the road in the conference is like gold.
It sure is. Proud of the way the guys responded last week. I think 3 of the 4 halves we played were very, very good. Maybe not the first 20 minutes at Hofstra, but certainly the second half, and then both halves against Delaware. We got back more to rebounding, and I thought we had a good stretch against Hofstra where we guarded the whole night in Delaware. And then our offense has taken strides, which I think is a credit to taking care of the ball and having really good ball movement. We had 9 different guys in double figures over those 2 games, and that's a lot.
It is, and you look at the Hofstra game, and Hofstra came out hot as a firecracker on Thursday night. But Zane Martin, who had a career-high 23 points, and sophomore Jordan McNeil, both kind of kept you in that game in the first half because Hofstra could have run away if those 2 didn't get hot.
Yeah, they kind of won us the game. Jordan's had a good stretch for us. He's been playing good basketball, making shots, giving good energy, and Zane's going to be a good player. He took advantage of what the defense gave him. He's practiced well, and obviously he was the key guy in getting us that game. But our depth has to be a strength. If we're going to get where we hope to get to, our depth is going to be a big part of it, and it could be different guys on different nights.
The Delaware game, I know you had some concerns going in because you kind of blew them out here at CQ, so they not only they want revenge, but they were at home. And then on the other side, your team may be going in a little overconfident, knowing that they had beaten Delaware so handily at CQ, but they came out and they performed well.
Yeah, we were focused, mature. It was good to see Mike Morcell was really good on both ends. I thought Alex Thomas really responded, and then our veteran guys like Deshaun and JD and Mo, they were ready to go. I thought we really respected the opponent, knew that Delaware just had a great win over Northeastern. We were ready to play, especially defensively.
You look now 4-4 in the conference, but you've been skewed to more road games than home games early on, and you've got a stretch of home games coming up here at CQ. So you're positioning yourself I mean, Wilmington's got to lose a couple of games somewhere, you would think, but who knows, as good as they are. But you're positioning yourself to get up into the top echelon of the conference.
Well, I think for us, it's like we're worrying about ourselves. Like, we know we have to play a lot of good teams, including Thursday night, but we've got to continue to get better and make sure we're playing the right way. If we do that, the results will take care of themselves.
You look back at Delaware, and you mentioned that Mike Morcell came back to being more Mike Morcell-ish. What do you think it was that made the light bulb go on?
I thought his energy defensively was really good, and he was aggressive. We ran a couple little plays from the start of the game that he got fouled on and made a couple free throws. I think that maybe settled him down and got going. And if he can play the way we know he's capable of, which I believe he will, that's a whole different dimension for us. I mean, he's our most gifted scorer, and when he's locked in, our most gifted all-around player.
Then John Davis. I mean, he's like, the Energizer Bunny. Just keeps on ticking every game. It seems you can pencil him in for 10, 12, 13 points, 7, 8, 9 rebounds every ball game. I mean, his consistency has really helped this team.
Yeah, I mean, I love that kid, and he's a warrior and shooting 55 from the field. He's 1-to-1 assist to turnover in conference, and he's just got that. He's got that spirit that you want to be able to capture for all your guys. I've said it before. I'll say it till he's gone overseas playing. If we had everyone was a John Davis, you wouldn't need coaches. So I'm really proud of him.
He's been a great addition to this team for the last 4 years, obviously. And then William Adalamoto is starting to play more and more like the William Adalamoto we saw last season coming down the stretch here.
I'm really proud of him. Even on nights where he didn't make a lot of shots against Delaware, his effort, his hustle play, 12 rebounds, he's been working like that every day in practice. I had my son in yesterday, starting to get the bug for basketball, and we were working out, and William was still in the gym. I said, so just so we're clear here, this guy had film in the morning, lifted weights, we practiced for 2 hours, and they came back at 3 to 3:30 for shooting, skill work. Now he's still in the gym. We just worked out for an hour. This guy's still in the gym. So, it's no secret. William's a very successful student athlete because of how hard he works at everything.
Means he's going to have a great future ahead of him.
Oh, he sure is. There's no question.
That will do it for us on today's episode of the Tiger Basketball Report. Join us next time when we preview the Tigers game against the College of Charleston. For head coach Pat Skerry, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.